I'm not sharing that much of my collecting with you, but sometimes I get something that's so special and so amazing that I just have to show it to you. This is one of those things. This is the Transformers Mega Action Series MAS-01 Optimus Prime. And it's massive. It's hard to see from this box how massive it is. So I'm putting a Black Series Star Wars Finn action figure right next to it, just to show you a bit of the scale. That's a 6-inch action figure, about the same scale as Marvel Legends, for example. So this box is huge. Let's look at it. For those of you who don't know, and for some reason haven't left yet, Optimus Prime is the leader of the Autobots in the Transformers series, so he's the good guy leader. And these two figures are actually roughly in scale with each other. So if a human would be 6-inch, this is the size of the robot in the series. And that's what makes this one so fun. Let's change the scale somewhat. This is the He-Man from the Masters of the Universe Classics. That's a 7-inch line, so they usually feel like big figures. And they barely reach the knee of Optimus Prime. Battery instructions, because both the eyes and the matrix will light up. It's very well secured, but I can see why you need to do that with such a big figure. This is in pieces. Let's just say if you bring him out of the box, you're not going to put him back again. And there he is. And I think now the size difference really is obvious. The head's got quite a lot of movement, both front and back, and left and right. There's also a joint in the bottom of the neck. So I think the face got a lot of likeness with the versions of Optimus Prime that I like, the G1s. He looks like he did in the old series, but a bit updated. Arms go back and forth, up and down, front and back. And this joint moves, double hinge at the elbow. The hand goes back and forth, up and down. And then of course spins. And there are so many joints in the fingers. The thumb on this one is falling off a bit, but it's just a ball joint, so you can snap it in there again. Same with the head. Moving on. A bit of ab crunch. Waist is spinning. There's these flaps in the front, back and side of the hip, so that the leg can move almost all the way out, forward quite a lot, backward quite a lot, double joints at the knee, and to borrow a joke from the Foosh, boop, he can kick his ass. feet move forward and back, and rock to the one side. And the wheels on his back is spinning. That's basically it, except the matrix. I heard from some people that they have a problem with keeping the arms up and it kind of falls down again. I don't have that much of a trouble with it. The ratchets are really strong. Pulling the leg straight out, it falls down a little bit, but there's no chance of me balancing it like this anyway, so even in the out position it holds up. So I thought I would have a bigger problem with it. It's not that bad. Yeah, here the arm is kind of falling. As it's so big, it's a bit hard to photograph, but it looks really good standing there. And the gun got this little knob on the handle, so that you can kind of put it in place in the hand and then just squeeze the fingers around it. So you're not actually using the hand to grip it, and I think that's smart. Basically I like it, but of course there are things that I don't like, and the reason I'm showing you in this channel is of course about those things, because this channel is about changing stuff, it's about making stuff. So it's got this Generation 1 cartoonish feeling to it, but there is a shimmer to it, so it's a bit metallic, and I like that color. And the cartoon was always kind of clean, but I want to bring on some battle damage and a bit of grime onto it. So I think that's the big thing. Because it's so shiny, it also feels a bit plastic and bland, for lack of a better word. So just a bit of dirt in the corners, dust up on the feet and the legs, some cracks in the collar, and things like that. I think it's gonna pick out the details. So I think it's possible to make this look much better just by a little bit of work. But then of course you need to put a paintbrush to your newly bought huge figure. But that's what we do here, so you will see that in future. So if you get interested and want to check some of the other things I do, check a video over here somewhere. I'm John, and we are the Creative Geeks together, you and I.